Hey you guys, it's Nikki and welcome back to my channel. So with it being a new month and a new week, I need to get into my Makselife Daily Planner and set my August goals and set this week up. So that's what this video is going to be. If you are not familiar with this Makselife, it is a quarterly undated daily planner. So it is a goal-oriented planner, which I use for my personal goals, and then it's a daily planner, so it really helps me break down my goals to to-do lists and to-dos so that I can have a successful week. So let's go ahead and start planning. Okay, so like I said, this is a quarterly planner, so we just did July and now we are going into August. So Makselife is a goal-oriented planner, and so I just did the monthly reflections, and this is obviously just reflecting on the previous month that you had, so you can just see where you need to go, what you need to work on in the future months. So I just went ahead and filled this out. I'm not gonna lie, I don't feel like July was the best month for my personal goals. This planner I use for everything personal for me. And normally it's the last month in the quarter that I kind of fall off, but it was the first month in this quarter. And I wonder if that's because I started late and it was summer. It was kind of transitioning into a new routine with my kids being home and just summertime. And that usually happens when you are changing routines and the season is different for you. So it makes sense and that's fine. I didn't think it was horrible. I mean, I did put a 5, which maybe that's unfair because it wasn't a horrible month. It's just I was disappointed that I didn't use this planner as much as I wanted because I know the benefits of this planner. I have been using this planner this whole year and I have seen how well I can do when I'm using it consistently. So that's just kind of why I put that, but it wasn't a horrible month. It just wasn't my best and that's okay. So hopefully aiming for a better month in August. And so I have filled out my monthly. This is undated. So I do use stickers from my shop. I use the monthly stickers and then I use date dots to fill out my pages. So what I do on this is I track my workouts. So I have a strength training workout and I have been wanting to get more into running, and it's summer right now, so I'm doing it on the treadmill, but I'm doing like a couch to 5K. I just found one on Pinterest, this one, and I just printed it out and put it in my planner so I can reference it, but it seemed pretty easy. It's by Simply Maddie B, and this was the one that I liked the best, so that's why I chose that one. But anyway, this is what I have on my August spread. Well, we'll just go on to here. So then my monthly goals, I just sat down and filled these out real quick. I focus on 3 sections in this planner because these are the sections that are the most important to me and that I want to focus on. I have a separate planner for work, so I don't do anything with work in this planner. Fun and recreation, I feel like we do that pretty often. Financial, my husband takes care of most of that. Family and relation, I feel like it's good. So the 3 that I'm focusing on are personal because it's more like self-care, which I know that word, I almost want to come up with a different word because I feel like everyone's like self-care, but really it is hard for me to do things for myself. I work from home. It's hard to sometimes separate work and life. So it's something I want to work on to make sure I'm not getting burnt out with my work and I am separating and taking that time for myself. Even, I mean, it's simple things like painting my nails. Like this is a big deal, like taking the time to do that. So it's just little things, little steps to get me there. And so that is what I have for personal. I put 2 hours a week to yourself, and that can be hard. And because also like there's other things that I want to do or like when we went to the pool this weekend, you can count that as self-care, but that's not those aren't the things I necessarily am talking about. I'm talking about like if I want to self-tan, if I want to dye my hair, if I want to, have like a pamper night, like something like that. Like, so those are specifically what I'm talking about. Or shopping. Like, I don't really go out to stores and do stuff. I don't even really do online shopping. So it's just little things like that I want to make sure I do if that's what I choose to do. And then my next one is health and wellness. So on this, I'm just going to say I want to lose 2 pounds and run 3 miles. And to do that, I want to do strength training. I need to be in a calorie deficit, and I want to do that running program that I put. So that's like my health goals. And then physical environment, I just put my focus is create a clean and organized space. And so I just put 1 small chore a day and a 10-minute tidy at night. I need to do small steps to this because cleaning and doing too much at a time is just too overwhelming for me right now. So like I was thinking I could just wipe off my bathroom counter one day. Like that's it. That's all I have to do. And then the 10-minute tidy would be more in those family shared spaces like the kitchen and living room where it's like, dishes are done. Counters are cleaned, swept, the family room is picked up, and that main area is tidy. I do have 2 older children who do have some chores and things to help. They, during summer especially, have a little bit more to do since they are home and have the time. So I do have help, but just making sure that those things are done. So that's what I put for my monthly goals. And then I didn't do a weekly reflection because I feel like I focused so much on work this last week that the reflection would be like, you didn't do anything. So I didn't even worry about that. I think we'll just skip that for this past week. But then my weekly action items for each goal that will help me achieve this goal are, so schedule actual me time. I would like to dye my hair. I just sometimes need to dye the roots. And then I would like to paint my nails. These are starting to come off. They're grown out a little bit and then they're chipping. So I would like to do that. And then self-tan. It's not something I have to do, but I would like to do it. So if we can make time for that, that would be great. And then getting back on my health journey. It's not even just that. It's just like for overall health, as in like I want to live a longer and healthy life. And I want to create a lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle. So yeah, I said I want to lose 2 pounds, but that's like, I don't think I'm, gross. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not thinking, anyway, I just want to feel good, feel energized and healthy. And by doing that, I really do like strength training. I talk about this often. I follow Caroline Gervin here on YouTube and do her programs, which I think are really awesome. I will leave down what I'm doing right now. The program I'm doing is like her Christmas one, where it's like shorter exercises, or no, not exercises, but shorter workouts a day, because I'm trying to get on, back into routine. So I'm doing like her shorter workouts and then doing the running. So just trying to create habits again and all that. So 5 times a week. So I do that Monday through Friday. And then the running is 4 times a week. So I put it as Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And then pre-logging my food helps me know what to eat during the day, because I really actually like not having to worry or think about it during the day. It's like I already know. It's just like planning. You already know what you're doing for the day because you planned it. So you don't have to guess. You just are good to go. And then meal plan, like at the end of the week, meal plan for the next week. And I should put meal prep because I should be doing that on the weekends, because I think that would help me, especially because on Mondays, it's kind of a catch-up day from the weekends, and I don't always feel like making what I planned for like lunches because I'm like, I gotta work. So I should try to get into that habit too. And then for my physical environment, just what I had said, 1 small chore a day and then a 10-minute tidy. So I need to like put those into my daily plans and actually put what I will do. So then again, you don't have to worry about it like, oh, what am I gonna do? It's like, you already know, just do it. And then this is a weekly overview, which this page is sometimes hard for me to figure out. I put these really straight highlighter lines. I could not get them straight. It doesn't matter. It's fine. But my focus here is to get back on routine with my planning, back on all these routines. I feel like my health goal is really a routine, and I have done it and it has worked, and I like it and I like how I feel, and so I just need to get back on that. And so that's kind of what this week is about. And so before I was putting little like journaling a little bit about my workouts and my healthness to see how I felt, because I wanted to kind of track feeling stronger or, you know, upping my weights or stuff like that. But this, I think I'm going to actually do my meals to know what I ate, because after I kind of fall off and come back, I always forget, like, what was I eating? What I ate I really liked, and it made me feel good, and blah, blah. And so I think it would be nice to actually have it tracked so I can look back on it and not go through MyFitnessPal. That's the app I use to track my food. And I think this would be easier to look back at, like over days and weeks here. So every day I'll put like breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. Okay, but now I try to do all that prep work, so I wasn't like having to take the time to write that down on here. But this I will be writing down. So I do have a way that I like to write on this spread. I have, what is it called? Like I just had, it's not like a, I can't think of what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. I have, it'll come to me. It will come to me. But this is just a Tombow highlighter. Everything is like rubbed off because I've used it so much, and I actually think it's running out. Because especially recently I've been using it so much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have done a plan with me in this before, but just to remind you, so this is a long checklist. And so I break this down into 3 because that's the 3 goals that I'm working on. These lists will be for that specific goal. So it'll be personal, health, and home. And then here are 3 things, and I just put like, remember, this is a schedule. I don't know if you can see the lines, right? This is like the schedule for the day. So I'll just put today, and if we have anything going on. Summer is way more relaxed because we don't have much planned. Normally, now soccer is back in session, so we do have practices during the week. And then we do have some appointments coming up this week and next week, but mostly during summer, it's not as like schedule heavy. It's just mostly me putting in work, and then really, I mean, if we have anything in the evening or if my husband does, but right now we don't have much, but I still like to keep track of this. So like I said, I just break this down into the 3 categories that I work on. This one I do a routines section because this is just dot grid, which I am not a fan of dot grid because I can't write straight on that. I'd rather it be graph, or I would rather it just be lines, but it's fine. We have made it work. And then I write moments, which means like if something happens that day, or if we try like a new recipe, or I don't know. I just like little things that happen during the day that I want to remember. It's not like a full on like, oh, I can journal about that. It's just like, oh, you know, my kid made a goal at the soccer game today, or we went and saw a movie and it was good, or like right now soccer is happening, the Women's World Cup, and you know, I could put like USA won or whatever. So I just like to put those little moments, you know, like the little things. So I like that, and I think it's a fun way to document it. So this is just kind of what I do. Make a little box, and then I do hearts. layout. Is that what I was thinking? The word? This is the layout I do in this planner. I think that's it. Okay, so remember, I always put dinner and I don't even remember what we're having today. Okay, we're doing chicken quesadillas. And this just helps me because how do you spell quesadilla? This helps me because this will let me know when I need to start dinner. So it's, that's why I like to write it down. And then also the Verizon is coming between 12 and 2 to fix our internet because it has been out since Saturday evening, which has been interesting. It's been fine, but it could have been a lot worse. It's fine. But now I'm behind in a lot of soccer games. It's fine. Okay. We made it work, and it could have been a lot worse is really what I think. So there's a time section, and I just do 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. because that's like the majority of our time. I get up at 7, but I'm just getting ready or I'm working out at that time, and I just do my workouts over here. So on personal, I do have habits that I like to keep track of because you know what? In the back of my mind, if I don't have to like cross it off, then I'm just like, whatever, I can skip it. Does anybody else work like that? So knowing that I like to see all the checks on my planner, I really try to do what I wrote down. So I do PM skincare, which I normally do, but sometimes I'll skip a couple steps and I don't really want to do that. And then also floss retainer. I always feel weird writing that, but I have a permanent retainer on my bottom teeth and it obviously needs to be flossed like kind of like how you have braces. So get dressed. I get dressed. Do I want to write that anymore? I don't think I want to write that anymore because before it was more like get out of workout clothes and get dressed. But now I do that most days and I get dressed most days. So I don't think I'm going to put that, but I am going to put plan because that is something I want to do and it's mostly for myself. So but then I'm going to look back and see if I can do any of these, and I think I want to paint my nails today because they are chipping and starting to peel off, and I would like to have them for the week. So we'll see if I get that. Maybe I'll do it tonight. And then health, I always put workout, and normally I work out first thing in the morning, but I just needed to get some stuff done, especially since the Verizon guy, well, I could be a girl, I don't know, the Verizon person is coming and I needed to get this done before they came. So I'll probably work out later today. What is the date? The 31st. I gotta go back to July. So I do put down what I'm gonna do. And so on this one, it says it's legs. So I just write legs, and then this would be day 9 run. Okay, and then my aim every day is to get 7,000 steps. I work a sedentary job and I work from home, so steps are important. I just try to fill up one of my water bottles a day. And I got to the point where I was drinking 2 of them, but you know, we're kind of starting back down. So I just do 1 and I go like this, which I guess I don't need to do that anymore because I used to do 2 highlights because that was 1 bottle, 2 bottles. But now since I'm only doing 1, I guess I don't really need to do that, but it's fine. And then tracking, and when I track, I aim for calories, and I don't mean to write proteins, just protein, but it's fine. And then vitamins, which this was on a better schedule when my kids were going to school. When I was like making my kids' lunches, I would have my vitamins, but now I don't do that. So it was being habit stacked, and now that routine is different, the morning routine, because it's not school. So I need to figure out how to do that. Okay, and then I've been adding a protein snack because sometimes I just go and get a snack that sounds good instead of one that is like good for me. So, and then for home, not only do I put, you know, part of those goals, but I will put just tasks that need to be done. So I need to wash towels, and then let's do for my small task, clean, I guess I should just put bathroom counter, but bathroom, like these are going to be such small jobs that it'll be silly not to do it. And then we'll put 10-minute tidy. And we'll just do that for now because small steps. Don't start off with, don't start off with like crazy lists because you'll just feel, overwhelmed, and then you'll just be like, that's too much, I can't do that. So that's why I'm starting off so small, because hopefully eventually it ends up just cleaning the whole bathroom. But we're gonna do counters, then the mirror, like baby steps, which might seem silly to some, but small steps add up, and you're just building momentum, you're building the habit, you're gonna build on top of that. So you have to start somewhere. You're not gonna go run 6 miles the first time you run. You're probably gonna go for a walk first. So anyway, my routines, I just do a little bit of make bed. Normally I put workout, get dressed. Again, this changed because of the summer. These will probably change seasonally depending on what's happening. I know that when my daughter does high school soccer in next year, it is going to be different too, because it's a really busy season that I didn't even really understand until doing it, and we are out late, so my PM routine will probably look a lot different. It'll be like take shower, do PM skincare, because when I get home at like 10 p.m. I'm not gonna have time to like clean up, and leaving at like 6 o'clock, that might be too early to like have like a cleaning routine, you know what I mean? So here for summer, I do put family time to make sure that, you know, I am spending time with the kids, because I work from home. I'm still working. It's as if I'm at a job. So my kids are older. I do like lunch with them, and I'll spend pockets of time during the day, but still I have to focus on my work. So I just make sure in the evening we are doing family time, whether that's watching a soccer game together. My son just got a puzzle out this weekend, and I worked on doing the puzzle with him. So, you know, I just try to find little things that we can do together. And I just want to make sure that that's a priority. And then on the schedule, I just put AM routine in the morning, because I don't usually start work until about 9 or 9:30. My goal is 9, but I work out, and then my husband is leaving for work after I work out, and I do try to spend a little bit of time with him before he goes to work. And then I have to take a shower and get dressed, have breakfast, and then if I want to like start a little laundry or whatever. So it has been a little bit closer to 9:30, but that's kind of a long time, like 2.5 hours, but it's fine. So then I just do the work block to show like this is my work section. And then today I am going to put the Verizon guy. It can come anytime between Verizon Tech. I keep saying guy, sorry, just whoever it is coming between that time. So I need to be ready for that. And then we'll probably have dinner around 6-ish. So I'm just gonna put dinner, because I don't think anything is going on today. So this is my focus. There is a box for focus, and I don't always put something, because sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what today I'm focusing on work, like every day. But anyway, I'm not going to put anything up there. And then there are some, what are these, like header type blocks down here that sometimes people will put for habits, and I just use all this section up here, so I haven't needed to use that. But if I needed more space for something I needed to check off, I could totally do that. Or you could put like your PM skincare down here. Like if you wanted to put like brush, I don't know, floss, skincare, shower. I don't know what you do at night, but whatever. Okay, so that is everything, and this is what a typical day looks like. It really is the same thing day after day, but I like the consistency of how this looks. I like how it looks all filled up, and yeah, so this is gonna be something new I tried this week, but yeah, so that is a daily plan with me. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.